folks, we're back. And today we're reviewing Daughters of Dragon. But before that, this episode is available to you on Audioboom, iTunes, and YouTube. Please subscribe and like if you like these videos so that we can bring you more content. So without further ado, let's get to Daughter of Dragons. It is written by Jack Campbell or John J. Emery. And we like this book. Do we like this book?
I like it, but it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Here's what impresses me about Jack Campbell. He's got a plethora of books he's written. Okay, and these books are, there's the Dauntless series, which is like 12 or some books. The series before this is a continuation of the old series. Pillars of Reality had 5 books. And this is the Legacy of Dragon. This is the first book. So he is, when you say distinguished writer, you have to kind of agree.
Yes, he is a distinguished writer.
Yes. And so coming from that angle, this book does leave us wanting, doesn't it? It does.
It does.
Yes. I don't know where.
I'll tell you where.
But before that, I have to ask this question. I've asked this question quite a lot. Okay. Jack Campbell is a consultant for the Pentagon. He's a former naval officer. He's a consultant for Pentagon about space battles. He wrote Space Battles so well that Pentagon went like, yeah, that is exactly what's going to happen and we need your inputs here. So his view of Earth in this book is very dystopian. There are, what did you call them? Gene babies? What?
Designer babies.
Designer babies, yeah.
People who are always plugged on into the net.
Yeah.
Everything is being recorded.
Yes. So it's kind of like freaky. And that's where we're heading. So it just...
We're already there.
It just gave me... This book connected the two dots and it brought us very close to what Earth is. And what Demeter is like. It gave us a stark contrast, which I liked about this book.
Yeah, it's an agrarian society, primarily agrarian society, in the early 20th century, or maybe even the 18th to 19th century. That is where Demeter is. The food is very real, the hygiene is very iffy, and people are more... people are physical as opposed to living on the virtual reality.
Yeah, I would say it's early 19th century, early 20th century to late 19th century.
1960s, 1970s.
Not even that. Even before, these guys are riding horses and shooting rifles. So this is pre-World War One.
No.
Yeah, pre-World War. World War One is where all these, weapons came in and society changed.
Society, I mean, when I was a child, we still went in, horse carriages.
Right.
They weren't autos.
Mom, you lived in India, okay?
In the 1960s.
Yeah. We got our independence just then, okay? We were Demeter.
Okay, we were Demeter, and people really did go into balconies and talk to each other as opposed to, chatting.
Opposed to riding around in a Volkswagen van and going like flower power everywhere. Okay? That's where you were. So... that's what the rest of the world was doing. So let's bring it back to the book. Kira. The character Kira is the main protagonist in this book. She's the daughter's daughter. Jason, her main love interest, or what is, I hope, or we predict is going to be her love interest, is the Earth boy, Earth. Okay? And Mari and Alain make a comeback in this book. The daughter and her master of mages is back, which is a saving grace for this book, because how I feel about that, look, the last books had Mari and Alain, these well-drawn-out characters, these awesome characters. We fell in love with these characters. And Kira and Jason didn't really match up, did they?
are whiny teens.
Okay. Elaborate.
They are whiny teens. I mean, this girl has everything, and because she is quite entitled in her own way, and she of course has to go and fall in love with somebody from a broken family who has a major chip on his shoulder and who's prepared to hate everybody and especially himself. So they are whiny teens, and it's a relationship that, I mean, I'm sure everyone has fallen in love with a jerk for the first time in their teens.
You find Jason a jerk?
In the beginning, he comes through as a jerk. The character, of course, has a major growth.
Mm-hmm.
But in the beginning, he's a jerk.
Okay, I do not agree. I think Jason was too nice a character. He was too nice a character. For me, okay, another thing in this book is the Pillars of Reality series always started where the stakes were always high. In this book, the stakes weren't high. Were they high? They weren't.
It's a planetary war that's almost happened.
No, against one ship. So there is one corporate ship there, okay, which is not even a...
Yeah, the stakes are not that high. It's not a life and death situation.
Yeah, they do get into life and death situations, but the stakes weren't high. That's not saying that I don't like this book. I like this book. But it left me feeling unfulfilled. So what would you rate this book at?
See, even if you remember my reviews of Pillars of Reality, I find that as long as the problem is external, Campbell excels. Okay? He would be very good at something that there's a danger coming from here, so we have to fight back like this. His characters are always two-dimensional. His characters, the problems that escalate situations always come from outward.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I've always found Pillars of Reality, the characters are simplistic.
So what... I saw your rating on Goodreads. You gave it 4, right?
3, I think.
Okay. I think you gave it 4.
I did?
Yeah, let's check it out. I think... Yeah, you gave it 4.
Okay, I have to revise that rating.
So you would give it 3?
Yes, I would give it 3.
On the other hand, I would give it 4. Although I do not like these things about this book, it still kept me on the edge.
It's entertaining.
It kept me entertained. And sometimes you have to let a series grow up.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same kind of thing, the same kind of feeling I have with Peter V. Brett's Wanted Man. Yeah, but at least this book gave me a payoff compared to the other one. So I like this book more. I think that's...
Oh, I will read the entire series. I will. But
not this one. You want to read... You've read it already twice. Right? You read it twice or once?
Daughter of Dragons?
Yeah.
Once.
Okay, so you got all your fill in one book. Yeah. I might... No, I won't read it again.
Yeah. No, it's too feel good.
All right, people, that's all from us. This podcast was brought to you on Audible, iTunes, and YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you liked our review. If you didn't, still like and subscribe. I am Ishan Lalit. That's Ritu Lalit. We are available at Ishan Lalit and at Phoenix R2 on Twitter. You can also find us on Facebook. I think that's about it. So
My blogs?
Yeah, please go ahead. Plug your blogs.
Yeah, it's ritulalit.com.
Wow. It's ritulalit.com and there are blogs. After our author's site, there are blogs over there. Right? Or you just integrated into one?
All the blogs are there.
It must be on screen right now, so let's leave it at that. Okay, that's all from us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.